guys, welcome, bringing you an all signs reading today. Let's look at your person's honest feelings about you. All signs going Aries all the way through to Pisces, and it's good for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You can also watch as a cross watcher for those placements for your person as well. I will call out the zodiac, the astrological associations, just in case you find that helpful, but it is not determinative of if a reading is your reading. All right, here we go. I'm going to start with Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Aries, your person's honest feelings about you. Let's see. Overall, we've got the World card, which suggests to me that there's about to be a new beginning, that there may be an old cycle that's closing out, or that this person wishes to close out. Sure, this is coming from some kind of conversation you've had before, where upon a further evaluation, they have some regrets of something maybe from the past. That's what they're looking here to close out. Yes, my dears, and there comes the apology. So I feel like this person feels sorry for something that they have done or said, and they are absolutely looking here for a new beginning, Aries. So let me jump in with a little bit of clarification. We have all the water signs showing up: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have Aquarius and Capricorn in the World card. Let's look at that World card first, please. I feel like this person got the memo. Whatever was said in this conversation, I feel you delivered it very directly, matter-of-factly, with in a level-headed way, meaning less emotion, more just straight, no chaser. I think you left them with some questions to answer for themselves, okay? And what's coming through in what you can't see is they really do want to be more of a team player with you. They do really understand that they need to be more cooperative, more co-creative, because it is about being invested enough to begin to build a solid foundation. Without that, mutual buy-in, you don't have anything. So I feel like this person got it. You absolutely had a conversation here. I want to see what the regrets are about, if I can. Yeah, this person kind of feels some remorse, maybe a little guilt for keeping everything on the fence, right? Not really making any decision. And what would it be about? Again, we can't have the Six of Pentacles. We cannot have the reciprocity and the mutual give and take, the generosity that you bring to a relationship. We can't have that if we don't have a starting reference. Aha, this is about the cooperation that's needed. And I think you probably hit a nerve with them because they realized, oh, I have kept all the balls in the air to my convenience and have not been as giving to this person as they have been to me. And this can be on anything. This doesn't have to be, especially if you are in low or no contact even, okay? There can be just some kind of energy that's been transmuted. This doesn't necessarily have to be a direct hello, conversation. It's even a travel card in some instances. So it's a back and forth and exchange of energies. And I'm feeling like something has come through for this person. That they, kept things convenient for themselves, not really diving in and investing. They regret it. They do. Yep. That's what the apology's coming in from. Five of Cups again. And let's see the Ace of Wands. Yeah. They're getting a strong vibe, strong intuitive hits. They may not understand it fully, but their connection to source is telling them, I'm giving you a gift. Okay? You want a new cycle? I'm giving you a gift. It's time to take action. And what you can't see here, Four of Cups, is this person doesn't want to lose you, doesn't want to miss an opportunity. In the Four of Cups, sometimes it's sadness and, rejection and all that stuff. But sometimes it's just about a missed opportunity as Spirit is trying to hand this person the Ace of Cups and they're looking at the Three Cups, where's mine? And Spirit's like, it's right here. It's right in front of you. So I feel like this person understands and is getting some kind of clarity, even if it's intuitively, that they don't want to lose you. They don't want to miss an opportunity with you. They have gotten the memo. They are ready for a new beginning. They've learned some lessons. Okay, Aries, so what we have here for you is we have Libra to add to it and Cancerian energy to the other signs I called out. Okay, I am sorry if you're hearing a little bit of buzzing. I don't know what's going on, but my phone is blowing up and it's all spam calls. I cannot figure out how to stop the spam calls. If there are any cell phone geniuses in the house, go in the comments and tell me how to stop them. I've tried to report spam. I've tried to block updates on the Apple platform, have made it impossible to do that. I don't know what to do. Anyway, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's go. Your person's honest feelings about you. Your person's honest feelings about you, Taurus. Let's see what we get. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross watchers, welcome. Ooh, we have another Page of Cups. So all the water signs. A message from the heart. We'll start there. Could be an apology. Yeah. It's definitely something from the heart. I feel as if this person has been in some form of review, right? When I see the Two of Swords, I often think of crossroads energy, right? This is a time to get clear on the direction I want to head, give it a lot of thought for the clarity of it all. So there could be some sort of crossroads moment, this person feeling a shift coming. Four of Pentacles, they don't want to lose you either. I feel like they're holding on very tight. Sometimes that can be guarded, but because I'm seeing this more as a message from the heart, something vulnerable, sincere, but vulnerable, this feels more like a little bit of, like, I'm going to put it all out there. I hope I don't get hurt, but I really don't want to lose this person, because then we have the Emperor, hello, and the Knight of Cups. How does your person really feel? Your person really wants to kind of put their heart on a silver platter and offer it straight up to you. And I feel it's coming from sincerity. We have here Pisces, Aries, all the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So let's take a look at this. Yeah, this is someone who realizes they're at a crossroads and they have to kind of take some sort of action, and especially if they don't want to lose you. They're going to have to put their feelings on the line, right? That's why the Page, that's why the Knight. Oh, good. All right. Yeah. Part of what they want to communicate is that they, understand that relationships take work, and they are really sincerely ready to do that work. They understand that, and what you can't see is they're really desiring for that to kind of take the two of you beyond any difficult times and out to some calmer waters and some peace of mind. So this may be that there have been some issues, so that Page can still kind of be apologetic for not doing the work, but saying, yes, I'm, you're worth it. This relationship is worth it. I know we have to work on some things, or I have to work on some things. and the goal being to get you to beyond that. Let me see this Two of Swords. Yep. Wow. Wow. Taurus, wow. Definitely a crossroads moment, and the way they're approaching it is, I am ready to take a leap of faith because they feel so good with you. This Six of Cups to me always speaks to past life soulmate. Doesn't have to be, but it's always talking about comfort and, nostalgia, the good memories of the good times. Something that feels otherworldly in terms of how comfortable it is, how easy it is. Like, even if they just met you, they feel like they've known you forever, and vice versa. So when I hear that from clients, and this card pops through in a reading, I suggest to them, it's possible your souls have met before on this journey across lifetimes, if you believe in such things. So that's what this is all about. This person realizes they're going to have to take the chance. They're going to have to, engage in some measure of risk here because they don't want to lose you. Show me this Emperor. This is a newer deck, and it's glitchy. Yeah, that works. Okay, so I'm feeling this is somebody who, Emperor takes action, but so do the Knights. And with the Knight of Pentacles, we're taking decisive action. We have a plan. We got a backup plan to the plan. We move methodically and deliberately and intentionally, right? We're not in it for speed. We're in it for permanence, something that lasts, that's tangible, that will feel legit to you. Eight of Cups that you can't see. I feel like this person, there's something that they're leaving behind. It is not you. It's something that it could even be like within them. Meaning sometimes when we have other relationships and things have not gone well and we break up or we divorce or whatever, sometimes we still haven't really fully emotionally walked away, right? We haven't really left it behind. It doesn't serve us, but sometimes those energies linger within us. I think that makes sense because nobody gets involved in a loving relationship expecting it to blow up or gets married expecting to divorce. That's not the way it works. So even if you want those endings, it doesn't mean that it went the way that you originally dreamed it would go. And so sometimes you have those inner conflicts. And I feel this person is finally ready to leave whatever it is I'm referencing, which you'll know what it is. They're finally ready to leave that behind. It will not serve them anymore. So they may be moving a little bit more slowly because there's two things happening at the same time that only they can do, which is internally, emotionally leave behind something from their past that may have nothing to do with you and move toward you simultaneously, which is why it's going to take a little bit longer. But I love that we have the Knight of Cups here, Taurus, because they're not going to leave you hanging. In the meantime, they're going to offer you, the Knight of Cups moves a bit faster. Not real fast, but a bit faster. And yeah, with honor and integrity, they are going to offer you their cup of love. They're going to put their heart right on a silver platter. Very chivalrous here, letting you know that your best interest is at heart, that they care about that they want to do the right thing, that they are coming through with lots of honor and integrity. They are manifesting the crap out of this. Okay, so if this is someone you haven't seen in a bit, if you ever do, okay, trust that what they're manifesting is some emotional deliverable. Okay, something that will let you see how high they hold you in esteem and how much respect they have for you. And that kind of comes from their heart. So Taurus, we've got someone here that thinks pretty highly of you, that's ready to take the chance, because they're at the crossroads. They are messaging. If they message you, they're understanding their care, their sincere feelings, and understanding that they need to do some work for the two of you to get beyond any difficult times. And they're taking action in a real deliberate way, and it's very intentional. In the meantime, they just might try to romance you. So what do we have astrologically? As I said, we have all the water signs. We have Aries, Pisces comes through again, Aquarius, Virgo, Aquarius again, Virgo, and Gemini. Oh my. That's powerful. All right. Gemini. Happy birthday to our Gemini sons. Sending you all my love and best wishes for a blessed, prosperous, abundant next journey around the sun. Enjoy this time. Enjoy your birthday month, your birthday season. We all are. we like the excitement you bring to our lives, the optimism, the fun. So thank you. Your person's honest feelings about you. Whoo my, we're having some romance in the house. Yes. Need I say more? Their honest feelings. Wow. They see a future with you, Gemini. They see a future. I'm thinking that something has become readily clear to them, like a light bulb, like it's just a flip of a switch. A little bit of an epiphany here. Got a future with you. And so here they come, right? They're honest feelings, very emotional, very vulnerable, in fact. That's Pisces right there. But then, Four of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Feel like this person is not happy with how things are proceeding. Not due to any fault of yours, due to their own issues, things moving slowly. Take note, because I always like to show you guys that when I read for the collective, even when I'm using all different decks, it's all different signs, that we do pull some threads through the collective, and notice these two keep showing up. So there is something that's slowing this person down a bit, and they're none too happy about it, because they risk losing you. They do not want to. I'm sure they do not want to, so they're a little bit, upset about that, but I'm feeling like they can only move so fast for whatever reason. You may know, I don't see that here, but we've got Pisces and Virgo showing up. So let's clarify. Knight of Cups. Okay, more Virgo and Temperance, Sagittarian energy. Yeah, I'm feeling this is a result of a solitary journey. This person has taken, or whether they wanted to or not, has had opportunity to kind of be a little off the grid, or maybe just has taken some time to really examine themselves. That's the work of the hermit, is personal growth. Being more introspective than looking out at everybody else. And I feel like on this part of the journey, what they've learned, the wisdom they return with is, oh no, I really do love this person. They're very important to me, and I haven't really shown them that. So how do they really honestly feel? They really honestly love you. Temperance, what you can't see is this person is sort of trying to go with the flow. And I think that's a good thing, because there's something about this, which I'm going to check out in a minute, that means that they just can't land on your doorstep. They have to kind of give this time, allow all the energies to come into flow and balance. So I do feel like there's a need for them to sort of exercise some spiritual wisdom. Both of these cards are very spiritually wise. So that when they come to you with an offer from the heart, that it's in its right place, that it makes sense. So stick a pin in that. I am going to look at this Four of Cups first. It's bugging me. Oh. Okay, I get it. This makes a lot more sense right now. So when we're looking at the Four of Cups and I see the world, I'm like, okay, so this person, that's Saturn. This person may have learned a lesson about something. Okay? Saturn's a great teacher and the Lord of Karma, teaching us lessons all the time. Some are a little more harsh than others. And I'm feeling like this person is getting a memo. And you all may have had some kind of breakdown, right? Something may have kind of fallen apart, leaving this person very unhappy, very emotionally adrift, right? Even a little bit unsure what just happened. But that was then, this is now. Oh, yeah, I do want a new cycle. I do want to close out this difficult chapter. There was something that was clearly unsustainable, so I don't know if this is a big blow up or if it was just a real major paradigm shift, because the result is they go, oh, now I see. I do want a future with this person, and I just blew it. Four of Cups. So let me see the Knight of Pentacles, because it feels to me they're moving slow, because they're feeling a little defeated after that Tower. They may feel like, right, we got a zero-sum game here and I'm coming up with the zero. They haven't talked about it though. They're kind of holding that back. High Priestess. I feel like their intuition is telling them this isn't the time to really talk about it. Just keep moving forward. Just keep making progress. So part of that feels like a result of this Tower, and also something that they have not yet been able to formulate the words for or a plan for. So that Knight of Pentacles feels more like the pace car, meaning the Knight of Cups energy is still in this very deep spiritual self-reflective phase, and the Knight of Pentacles is the pace at which this person moves. So again, a little slower, but something that you can count on. You know, once it arrives, it's solid. That's the Knight with the staying power. So I'd rather have that myself personally. Let me do a little bit of this combo. Queen of Cups. This person has resisted the notion of a future with you. They love you very much, feel very connected to you emotionally, feel your love, feel your softer side, that part of you that's very nurturing and very warm and very sensitive and even, you know, compassionate and empathetic, sure. And they've resisted it. They have thrown up blocks every which way. And I feel like they see that now. And underneath, from their unconscious awareness, there's been some kind of like, well, you know, what's coming for me? It's like, dude, you had it. You had it, and you kept throwing blocks. Oh, now I see. I do want a future. I do want to begin moving toward life partnership with someone of such a loving caliber. See how that goes? So I'm feeling the Five of Swords has been in their unconscious energy, even though it's coming up to the surface now. Something that they've realized along the way. They're being very patient though, because I'm getting the impression after a tower like you've had, it would not behoove them to rush in. And these are new discoveries for this person into their own internal makeup. And so they kind of still have a little bit of defeatist energy that they have to process and work through. But I do feel in time this person will communicate what they've learned about themselves while being on their own without you. So we have Pisces, Virgo, Cancer, Virgo again, Sagittarius, Aries, more Cancer, Aquarius, and Capricorn. Could be any of those. Always use those as a guide to, you know, if you don't see any planets in those signs or placement, you know, points, just look at the house. Look at the house that I've called out. If I said Pisces and you're like, there's no Pisces in their chart, go look where Pisces falls, the house or houses. Sometimes it's split. And then just Google about, you know, Pisces in the 7th house or whatever it is, and the AI will spit you out a lot to think about. Okay? Pretty powerful for your birthday there, Gem. Okay. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Hi, Cancer. How are you? Your person's honest feelings about you, Cancer. Let's take a look-see. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross watchers, always welcome. Energies can come through reversed, but it just depends. Yeah, the Star. They feel lucky. They feel blessed. Little nervous, little apprehensive. Wow. All right, so Cancer, we have a King and Queen of Swords. This person has met their match with you in terms of intellect, the way you know, your perspectives on things, your communication ability. You know, you're both pretty sharp. Your gift is that you can see through people. Once you know them, you can see right through them. You're a truth seeker and a truth teller. The King of Swords wants to do the right thing, is honorable and honest. Sometimes painfully so. But I'm feeling like this person is also feeling they're at a crossroads where you, as far as you are concerned. And so as they're processing things and trying to maintain trust and faith in the road ahead, in the path they choose, the moon kind of gives them the reality that nothing is certain in life. There is no certainty. You're going to have to kind of, you know, fly blind. We don't always have the answers when the moon is here. And it reveals those of us that trust ourselves as much as we trust the universe. And for others of us, it shows our fears and insecurities, right? And our apprehensions. So while this person sees you as someone they feel very compatible with, they know that there's something more. With the star, there's something more here. And they're reaching a crossroads. So this person at Cancer, or whoever you are watching, is very like a linear thinker. You know, more of a thinking person. Not a lot of emoting right off the bat. We have Aquarius twice here. We have Pisces, and we have Libra. Could be any of those. Yep, very curious, this person. Oh, I kind of like this, though. Right? Like when I said there's a plan that's kind of bigger, that they're kind of putting their faith in the universe, trusting, but they're super curious. This is someone who's super curious. Can be a little suspicious sometimes, that Page of Cups, but the way that the cards are speaking to me, at least, I'm feeling they're just like, oh, what's in store, right? That's like kind of almost like they can't hardly wait to figure it out. And we got the King of Pentacles. So this has to do with life partnership. And it's almost like they're beseeching the star. Is it time? Is it right? So this could be somebody that really envisions a future with you, or they're at the beginning stages of that. Let's look at our King of Swords. Knight of frickin' Pentacles again. Well, I'm feeling like you two are due for some kind of reunion, maybe even a reconciliation. This person is kind of planning, very much the strategist, some sort of coming together that is joyful, that's joyous, like was happy, happy, joy, joy. But they're moving slowly and cautiously. God bless the collective readings. Being very deliberate, being very intentional. They got a plan and they're moving straight for it. They will not be taken off the path. So, as I said, for the other signs who got this, it's a pace car. It's slower moving. But that's for the better, because what's happening here looks serious. And they have some, let's see what the moon is about. Is it... Okay. King of Swords and Justice. Aquarius and Libra again. Now it's the second time that pairing is out. That's very powerful. Plus you have all of the air, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You have here Taurus, you have here Virgo. So some earth, but all that air. The moon being Pisces, of course. But I'm I'm feeling like this person's being very confident, even though they don't know how it's going to work out. Excuse me. Because with the moon, we can have fears and insecurities, but it's also our emotions, and we can use those emotions for as an intuitive guide, a guide to what we can intuit. And more than anything, I think this person seeks to restore some harmony, bring some balance back in this connection. That's part of why they may be moving a little bit more slowly, is that these kinds of things take time. They are definitely ready to sort of show up for you, be more presently available for you. That represents a shift of some sort. Let's see the Two of Swords, the Fool, and Temperance. Didn't we get this same for another sign? Two of Swords with the Fool. you know, taking a chance, taking a leap of faith, not holding back, ready for the next chapter, right? What crossroads moment, and I'm ready. But I'm also wise, that I want to sort of exercise some self-control and restraint, which tells me that it's look before you leap. So they're reaching a crossroads. They're going to look before they leap. They're evaluating the situation. What's the end game? They definitely want to reconnect with you, reconcile with you if that speaks to you. It'll be different for everybody. They're moving slowly and methodically with lots of intention, clarity of purpose. Aha. This could be why. I am seeing this now as reconciliation, because we have some heartache here. I feel this person may be aware that they hurt you, or you both may be experiencing some heavy-heartedness. It could just be because you haven't been together in a while, right? And so there is anticipation here of something to come. And I feel the anticipation is of being with you, of, you know, solving for that heartache. Something, for some of you, this is just about, you've been in some form of separation, and it's been hard for both of you emotionally. They can't get to you fast for whatever reason. It's going to be different, right? They're ready to go, but they're kind of keeping their powder dry. They're ready to be with you, but for some reason, they got to kind of keep it together. They're curious what the universe holds in store for the two of you, and they're very ready to step into it. You know, like to be there. But there's some heartache here. I don't know if it's only for you, Cancer, or if it's shared between you. You can always let me know in the comments. But yeah, I feel like this person is very wicked smart, is very cerebral, not deeply emotional, but the moon is our emotions. The Three of Cups shows emotions. And so I'm getting a vibe of they'll know when the time is right for them to kind of leap, to make it happen. I feel this person's in planning stages right now. They're very mystified by you, and I mean that in a good way. You've captured their attention. They want more of it in real life. Okay? Can you even notice my own demeanor? Like, I feel like I'm mirroring this person right now, that I'm kind of showing you. Like, it's not as silly. It's very cerebral, very matter of fact. It's good decision making, clear communication. But I can even feel my vibe changed, reflecting how this person is processing all the energy. It's really interesting. Very interesting. All right, I will repeat. Aquarius, Pisces, Aquarius, Libra, Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, Taurus, Aquarius. Are we seeing a theme here? Sagittarius, and then we have all the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Wow. I know. That's a lot. I like it when a thinking person shows up, because it you know, it makes me think. Where am I? Oh, Leo. Hi, Leo. Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Your person's honest feelings about you, Leo. Cross watchers. Whoa. Cross watchers, welcome. Let's start again. Just saw the Two of Cups. Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross watchers, welcome. Your person's honest feelings about you. There we go. That feels better. Ooh, Queen of Wands. Lots of desire. Oh, this person really starting to learn or understand baby steps here. Your worth and value. How they want more of it. Hello, Virgo. Lovers. This person has chosen you because there is an alignment at soul level that I feel they're new to. All right, Page of Pentacles. That pages, yes, they're messengers, but the Page of Pentacles is always in a process of learning something. So there's always got that fresh start or new, this is new to me. And that's what I think is really new, because this person, the desire has always been there. That's nice. But we also want to know that we're, there are other things that we could be appreciated for. And in this case, yes. Queen of Pentacles. Someone that they're seeing you now in a different light. Hermit energy, perhaps because they've, taken some time to really explore themselves. They've been on their own with all of this, and they've been learning more about the energy you share. The attraction is definitely there. Got some Aries energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, all the earth signs with the Page of Pentacles. So let me see this Queen of Wands, please. What the heck was that? That's why. Whoa. Death card. This person's definitely in a stage of some kind of transformation. There's something happening here. It's newer. What you can't see, they love you lots. Yeah, we have love and passion here, but there's a shift. Something's changing. I feel like if you haven't seen this person in a while, because whether they've been off the grid or been unapproachable, or you've been in separation for some time here, Leo, I feel like they're a changed person. Let me see that Hermit to the Lovers. Nine of Wands. It's been a struggle. Three of Pentacles, Page of Swords. This has been a difficult, stressful journey for this person. Very challenging for them. They've persevered or are still persevering through it. But there's something they're starting to understand about cooperation or lack thereof in your connection. Like, did we miss building a foundation? It's kind of coming through as a question. Very curious about that, right? Because this is such a powerful connection. This person feels so drawn to you in one respect, right? That physical desire, the chemistry is powerful. Queen of Wands, they're like moths to a damn flame, Leo, but it feels to me like this person's starting to get an inkling that there's more there than meets the eye, and that you are the one that is most aligned with them at soul level. And maybe you all skipped a step. Maybe they skipped a step. Maybe they went right to what comes easy to them, physicality. Maybe they missed the importance of building a foundation that you could both then count on to kind of allow the relationship to grow in a way that would be stable and long-lasting. I feel it's all coming through as a question, something they're realizing. And that's why we have the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Just show me the Queen, please. Yeah. Whoa. Now it's heavy. Ten of Wands. This person's pretty burdened because I'm thinking that now they're realizing Six of Cups. What you can't see is what they are just coming to terms with. Something they're just realizing and learning. Taking one baby step toward is you are their person. Like there's strong vibration here that they really do, Queen of Pentacles, belong with you in this lifetime. And it's really weighing on them. Probably weighing on them that they didn't see it before. That could be part of the energy of the Death card, part of some growth that's changed their assessment of who you are to them. Page of Pentacles, please. Yeah. Wow. So what you can't see, they've really just taken the first few steps toward answering the question, what do you want for your future? What do you want? A world of possibilities. You know? There's a path to it. Which one is it? What they're consciously thinking of, life partnership, and who they belong with. That's how they honestly feel about you. I don't even have any more words. Like, I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to overinterpret. This is somebody who's really kind of going through it. We could even have a little bit of a dark night of the soul. And they're coming out on the other side, a changed person. I love the perseverance. I love the Nine of Wands. They are not going to let this go or give this up. Should this person reach out, or if you are in communication with them, start to poke around a little bit, right? See if you can get them to clue you in on this shifting, changing energy that they're becoming very aware of. And especially when it comes to their awareness that they, missed a step. They went for the trappings here, Leo. They went for the trappings to your allure, to your desirability, and now they're very aware that you also are the real deal and the one they likely belong with. All right, my loves, we have here Capricorn, as I said, all the earth signs, Aries, Virgo, Gemini, Scorpio, Pisces, and all the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Check all that energy out. That's interesting. Yeah. In case you heard that, that was my stomach. My growling stomach. Crazy, crazy day, guys. Crazy day. Yeah, I'm taking this one slow, aren't I? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. How are my Virgos doing? Your person's honest feelings about you, Virgo. Cross watchers for Virgo, welcome. Yeah. What? Five of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, Virgo, say it isn't so. This person is feeling, oh, like just lost without you. Oh, they, it's making me cough. Heartbroken over this painful ending. Lots of a sense of, you know, difficult energy, heavy energy to move, very burdensome feeling on the outside looking in. Like, I'm seeing the Magician almost in reverse. Like this person is not presently feeling any sense of mastery. That's how I'm going to game it out for this first part here. We have Virgo and Gemini in the Magician, and I'm getting a strong vibration from this person that they are, even the devil in the bottom, you know, it's like there's just this person is really going through it. Let's see what we get. Forgot to put these cards away. Whoever this is to you, Virgo, they feel lost without you. They honestly feel lost without you. Yes. Lost. They had it. They had, you know, you've got the key to their heart. So there's that. I like that for you. But, you know, when I see the Queen of Cups in this kind of a setting, it's like something has to change so they can win you back. You know? I feel they're going through that. Maybe struggling with some sense of their worthiness of your love. But I feel like they recognize you are the one they love, that you were very loving to them. They had it. They either gave it up or lost it. And it's time for them to make a serious change. Three of Swords. What say you? Everything stopped. Everything came to a screeching halt. And this person literally has been operating from shadow. I'm feeling self-loathing and punishing. Self-punishment, self-loathing. They acted through shadow. That very likely created this situation. And now they're paying the price, right? The Hangman is, you know, normally a temporary standstill, but I think everything came to a screeching halt and has remained in limbo ever since. Whatever it is that created your separation or no contact or whatever it is, from that moment forward. Yeah, see, they're trying. They want to manifest an end to those difficult times. They want to get beyond it. But they do not feel masterful enough to overcome that tower. Whatever caused this to all come tumbling down. What's in mythology? Who's the one that's always pushing the boulder up the hill? Sisyphus, maybe? It's kind of the energy I'm getting. Like every time they try to get this boulder up the hill, it drags them back down. They're not feeling that sense of mastery to manifest what they really want. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. Oof. They're willing to work on it, but it's going to take a hell of a lot of work. Heck of a lot of work. And looking at that Ten of Swords, the culprit. Ooh. They don't know what's coming next. They don't know what awaits them since this, right? I don't know if you're getting the feeling here, Virgo, but I'm getting the feeling that this person just feels like their whole life has stopped. Something has to change, but their growth is necessary. They're doubly burdened here, but they're open to doing the work. But they're coming from, you know how I tell you guys, the universe matches energy, right? You can't get to the Ten of Cups from the Four of Pentacles, right? Because the universe is going to say, oh, this person wants self-protection. This person doesn't want to get their heart hurt. This person's very guarded, you know, wants a little shield, a little buffer around them. That's what you get. You don't get the Ten of Cups, because in order to get the Ten of Cups, you have to be a little vulnerable. Right? That's what this person is failing to understand at this point. That's what they're failing to understand. That they're only going to get more of the same because all of their energy here, all of it, is extremely negative. It's coming from shadow, from a dark place. Yeah. The only thing I've got here is I feel like this is the only card in this whole spread, Virgo, that shows feeling. It shows that they know what you're made of. They know what kind of love they had. And they lost it. And I'm feeling they're like flogging themselves, you know? So, yeah, it's a little difficult. This may be somebody who has periods of optimism and get up and go and get over it and do something about it, and other periods where they just are so in the weeds of their negativity that they can't see their way clear. Astrologically, as I said, we have Virgo and Gemini, we have Pisces, Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio, and double hit of Cancer. Woo! That got to me. That is hard to kind of bounce back from. I will try. But at least you know that you're the only good thing that they can see right now. Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Your person's honest feelings about you. Welcome, cross watchers, for Libra as well. Okay, my loves, let's see what we get for you. Show me something good. Magician. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay. You are also the keeper of this person's heart, and they are trying to manifest a path to work something through with you, right? Page of Pentacles. It's a one step at a time. Maybe they're trying to manifest a fresh start, but they know it's going to take work. We have the King of Swords. They're coming from honor. You are their Queen of Cups. I love that. So when I see that combo, I feel like, oh, all right. This person's like going to be very chivalrous toward you. They kind of see you not as a fragile flower, but as something that to be protected. There's also something here that they know requires their sustained effort and attention, right? If there's something to be worked on, you know, you got to really prioritize it. And they're manifesting that. And I think they're learning a couple things along the way. So let's go from that. We've got Cancer, Aquarius, all the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Virgo and Gemini in the Magician. Queen of Swords now. Don't we keep getting the cups in this? Oh yeah, it was King of Swords, Knight of Cups, I think. But the Queen of Swords has been showing up. So has the Queen of Cups. I feel like this person is very much up for reunion, for reconciliation if something has gone wrong, because sometimes that Queen of Swords comes through as a little bit of a tough sell, right? As lovely and loving and sensitive as you are, is equally as discerning when some doesn't sit well with you. This is Libra energy, so. But they would like a cause for celebration, reconciliation. Show me the King of Swords. Spirit's been punking me lately. It's like, you had it right, Laura. No clarification necessary. And this is an Emperor, Divine Masculine, operating through one of his highest and best traits, which is his gift for strategy, for honor and integrity, operating usually with high standards. So yeah, I feel like this person is on the right track. If they want to manifest something with you, they've got to kind of come at you in your language, right? Double hit of the King of Swords to meet up with the Queen of Swords. And the Emperor there driving the whole thing forward. That's interesting. Queen of Cups. Moon. Four of Cups. This person misses you, miserable without you. Just kind of with that moon energy there, I feel it's sort of dredging up some emotions that this person usually keeps in check. So if we're talking about their feelings for you, kind of the Four Cups says it all. There's an emotional disruption, disconnect, and they're feeling your absence. They're feeling miserable without you, without your love. All the emotions rise to the surface. There may be some fears of rejection that they are holding right now. Could be, but I don't really see it in the rest of the reading yet. Let me see the Eight of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles, got to build the foundation, and the Fool. Yeah, I'm going to stick with my original interpretation there. They're just miserable without you, and when they think about you, that's when they get the most emotional. Because they really know what needs to be prioritized in this relationship is cooperative, co-creative energy between you, building a foundation, and they're ready to go. The Fool. It's the new chapter. It's the next, it's the next best step. I don't feel this person has any real hesitation. I'm not getting that here other than this little Page of Pentacles. So let's check him out. Page of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Look at all the pentacles in this reading. There's a lot, which is good because the pentacles, it's earthbound. It makes it a little bit more relevant. This person is, sure, this person is learning and may communicate this to you. That they have to be invested in this. This is the beginning of the investment. This is where you kind of get on the same page and you both agree, that you want what I want, what you want what I want. Let's see what we can build together. That's the first step, right? That's the first step, but that's where we go. That's, the Six of Pentacles is about generosity, with your time, with your energy, with your effort. I'm seeing the effort here, right? Seeing even the energy. Very positive. Got to be invested and generous with their time. Got to be generous with their resources, with their spirit, with their love. And what we get here is the Seven of Pentacles. So this is telling me that this person's approach to this is that I'm just going to take one step at a time in this regard, but also understand that I have to be patient. All of this will unfold organically. It's not something that they can snap their fingers and you've got 100% investment on both sides. It's going to take some investment of time as well. So that's why the Page of Pentacles is, because I feel this is kind of new for them. Their love is there. They miss you. They're miserable without you. They know what they need to work on. They know what they need to prioritize, and they're ready. But they're kind of taking it as it comes, manifesting some kind of reunion, reconciliation with you, but they know they will have something to show you. They will need to have something to prove to you somehow. You're going to want some receipts of some sort. So I'm feeling that's part of the strategy. That's part of the plan. This unfolds gradually and organically because something was left in a much different state. And they kind of have to go back to square one. And they're ready, which is nice. They're even a little excited. So, yeah. They get you. That's nice. They love you. You've got a hold on their heart. That's nice too. They miss you. They're miserable without you. That's the honest truth. That's the double down honest truth, King of Swords. So we have Cancer, Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, more Aquarius, Libra, more Aquarius, and Pisces. Whoa. Yeah, I kind of like the King of Swords. It's been showing up in good energy lately. Doesn't always. All right. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Your person's honest feelings about you, Scorp. Their honest feelings about you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Welcome, cross watchers as well. Let's jump in. Knight of Wands. Well, somebody, they could be coming back from the past. Oh my gosh, this person is coming back for their happily ever after with you. They are totally motivated. They are looking forward to the joy of it all. Knight of Wands coming back for Empress and Ten of Cups. Yes, sirree. Ace of Wands, and then they jump right on, well, guess what? The Lizard. Three of Cups. Excited, joyful, reunion, reconciliation, whatever it is. Feels more like this person can hardly contain themselves, Scorpio. They can hardly contain themselves. That's what you bring out of them. How do they really feel about you? Whew. It's getting hot in here. Yeah. They want their happily ever after, and they're coming back for it. It could be a Sagittarian, could be Taurus or Libra. We've got the Empress again, so we are making no mistakes here. Coming back for you. I have a feeling this person has been on a little bit of a journey. They may have had to. They may have left you behind. I'm going to take out the had to. They may have just left you behind at some point and they may be returning. Or they had some other things to take care of before they could offer you this happy future. Let's see the Empress. Whoa. Yeah, I think this person plays stupid games, wins stupid prizes. I don't know if they kind of left you behind, but something happened here where they were a little less than their ideal self. Could have played some games. There could have been some weird energy, but they've learned a lesson here. And that's what you can't see. Is this represents an old cycle when it comes to you. They would like a new beginning. That's what they envision, at least in their unconscious energy, but in their conscious awareness, they know. They played a losing game. And either you sent them packing or they realized, I thought I wanted something else, and now I realize the only one that I will be happy with is this person, my Empress. Ace of Wands. Yeah, course, you know, this is sort of the antidote to whatever painful situation unfolded between you. I feel like there was some kind of ending, abrupt. You may not have seen it coming. But their wish fulfilled right now would be to reignite that torch of passion with you. You know, like a whole new beginning of this connection. I think they're very consciously aware that this got them this. They have learned that lesson while on their own journey, and they are coming back. They would like to reconcile. 3 of Cups. Yeah. They've got an appropriate and healthy amount of regret. Look. 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 5 of Cups. They had it, they had you, they lost you, they regret it. I'm feeling like this card coming from the bottom of the deck on your energy as Empress is the card that's doing all the heavy lifting here. I really feel this person could have had a Saturn opposition, Saturn square, Saturn return, something like that, because they made all the wrong choices. And they're coming to terms with that now. Wow. Manifesting that 10 of Cups. Yep, because they see it clearly. It's like manifesting the 10 of Cups with you. Cause for celebration. No doubt in my mind, this person knows who you are, what you are, your value, your worth, recognizes they effed up. They're coming back. Get ready. Sagittarius, Taurus and Virgo. What did I say? Taurus and Virgo. No, Taurus and Libra. Virgo and Gemini. Aquarius and Capricorn. Taurus and Libra again. Yeah. Powerful energy. Coming for you, Scorp. That's all I can say. That's an interesting read, huh? Let's get these put back so I can reuse this little deck. I've gotten some more of these smaller decks that I love to use for clarifying, but I am not up to 12 of them yet. I think I have 8 or 9. Okay. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Your person's honest feelings for you, Sag. Welcome, cross watchers for Sag. How y'all doing? Oh my goodness gracious. Page of Pentacles. Everybody's getting this card too. What is with that page? Ooh, 2 of Wands. Knight of Cups again. The Knight of Wands. Love and passion. Wow. Unbelievable. So, this person's taking those first baby steps forward. How do they feel about you? They have got all the love and passion. They're ready to come, charging back your way. After Five of Wands, some kind of confrontation, conflict, tension, outside source of interference. But they know what they want. Two of Wands. They want a future with you. They're looking out to contemplate in a world of possibilities what kind of future they want. And it keeps coming up. Ace of Cups. That's Knight of Cups, not Ace, but it looks like the Ace. It's the Knight carrying the Ace. And then the Knight of Wands coming back in to claim, to, scoop you up. The two most romantic cards in the deck, I think personally, Knight of Cups is the number one. Number two is Knight of Wands, but that tends to be a little less reliable because it is Sagittarian energy. I'll just say that, but only because it's acting more on impulse. But I like that it's being tempered by the Knight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles, saying, well, put one foot in front of the other. I like that. So let's see this Page of Pentacles. Crossroads moment, Page of Pentacles again. Okay, so Spirit's saying, yeah. They've come to this crossroads. They're presently getting clear on the meaning and the purpose of an important decision they're making, and they're taking it one step at a time. They may want a fresh start. I'm kind of feeling like this is someone that knows you well, and maybe they chose a different path before and found out the hard way, yeah, that wasn't what I wanted. And now they seem to be coming back in with some emotional vulnerability, with stronger desire, passion. Okay. Nine of Cups. That was a weird shuffle. Very weird. Heart, heavy heart, heartache. Not having you in their life has not been fun for them, but their wish fulfilled is to show you how they feel, to tell you, to demonstrate it, to make sure you know that their time without you has been painful, that they've been heartbroken. Even if they made that choice, right? We can do things in life that we think we're doing the best thing in the moment at the time, and then it turns out to be a colossal, epic failure. And we can feel the pain of that, That's how we learn, essentially. Show me the Knight of Wands. Spirit's just punking me now. Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands. And this person has not told you the depths of their feelings. She's a little secretive. But not always a bad secret. Sometimes just something that's been held inside and processed emotionally, spiritually. But it's something that this person knows they have not yet articulated. And I feel that the action that they're taking through the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands will kind of get at that from both angles, right? Just how deeply drawn to you they are, how much they love you and care for you. The power of that Knight of Cups twice, right, really speaks to that. It's romantic, sure, but I think the emphasis here is on the vulnerability. Five of Wands. Wow. Okay, so whatever the conflict was here, I feel like this person blocked a lot of stuff off. I feel like they kind of were very reserved about it. Not very open, not, very kind of guarded. And on some level, it feels to me like it interfered with any progress in your relationship. I feel like this is someone who wants to start from scratch. This is the Chariot, sometimes it doesn't move. It offers us a path to progress. It's a victory card, a triumph card. It's, the breakthrough card a lot of times, but it can't, sometimes we block it. And I feel all the conflict and the tension there may have kept things very still. And this person was very shut down, very guarded. Not anymore. They know what they want now, taking it one step at a time, but they've learned something here. Yeah, when they've been thinking about what they really want, Two of Wands, what do you want for this future? It has been agonizing. I feel this person has lost quite a bit of sleep over this topic. But what they keep bouncing back to over and over and over again, they're thinking about life partnership. They're thinking like, who is it that's the one? Who is it that makes me feel so grounded and stay like, sometimes people have a difficult time imagining themselves settled down, doing a living life, right? The daily grind with a partner. Sometimes people cannot visualize it. They can't go there. I'm feeling that was the conflict. I'm feeling that's why things didn't progress. And this person was not only guarded, but probably pretty effing stubborn about it. And now they're at this crossroads, and that Page of Pentacles stepping out. I want a future. I want a life partner. And I think you're it. I think you're it. They are coming back for you with bells on, whistles blaring, all the love and passion you have always wanted. I think it's being well processed. I don't think it's impulsive. Knight of Wands can worry me sometimes, but we have a double hit of the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups landed right on that Knight of Wands saying, yeah, I might want to come back quick, fast, and in a hurry, but I'm wise enough to know I need to be more, balanced in my approach. Yeah, measured. Sometimes we have to kind of look at what we want and delay instant gratification, and that's why I'm feeling this. I know the Page of Pentacles are getting a lot of attention in these readings, but it is really just that, there's some learning involved. There's some creative stuff. It's, real world. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. If this person is thinking about a future with you, they know they can't just come in on their high horse and twitch their nose, right? We're not Bewitched. So that pulls them back into reality and makes them focus on the feelings, which is better off that it takes the time it takes. So as I said before, we have Pisces, all the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Sagittarius. We also have Capricorn again, the Page of Pentacles a second time, so the earth signs are really powerful, but we have the Pisces of the Knight of Cups again. We have Cancerian energy twice here. Okay. Yeah, whoever this is, definitely got the notes, right? What do you want? And now they know. They probably always knew. Just conveniently blocked it out. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Your person's honest feelings about you. And welcome, cross watchers, for Capricorn as well. Ace of Swords. Something is coming through. They have been on a journey and they're really kind of feeling good about themselves. They sure desire you. Yep, you're the one they want. It's like, I was like, how could I not see it? Hermit. Something they've come to realize about themselves, and I think they're feeling pretty good about it. Sometimes when we do that self-work, when we really take a radical inventory and get honest with ourselves, and we see things and we're like, how could I not see that? Oh, I was so busy putting up a fight, right? 5 of Wands. Could have just been some tension there or something that kept coming up between you. I don't know that it could have been an outside source of interference even, but it feels to me like there's been some conflict or this person has been conflicted. And now that they have some reasonable understanding of themselves because they took the time to say, what's with you, right? You look in the mirror and you're kind of like, huh? What gives? And then they go, oh, it was right there. Always made me happy. Always felt good. What I put up such a fight for? King of Swords again. Knight of Cups. Y'all are seeing this, right? It's not just me. Totally different deck. Haven't touched it. Different sign. Same cards coming out. Yeah. King of Swords. Knight of Cups. I feel this is the presentation, though. I feel like this is somebody who, now that they see something, there's a lot going on behind their eyeballs. This is somebody who's doing a lot of thinking, a lot of planning. They want to do this. They don't want to mess this up. But deep inside, right? Oh, they're feeling romantic. They're kind of also maybe processing, how to prove to you how they feel about you. planning the dozen roses, planning the thing they'll say. There's planning here. Queen of Wands. Man. I love it. Yep. No doubting this. They want this new beginning with you. It's you. It's you. Who is it? Not me. It's you. They want you. Oh my God. And they have gone through a thing or two to come about understanding this. Again, Saturn. The world is Saturn. Great teacher, but often that, that kind of substitute teacher that walks up and down the aisles and looks over your shoulder while you're working on your paper, criticizes you, snatches it up, throws it away, start over. Yeah, she can be a harsh mistress, that one. But Saturn is the Lord of Karma, so if we learn the lessons, it's good karma. If we don't learn the lessons, we're doomed to repeat the cycle. So I feel this person has come about this, honestly, I feel they really have had an epiphany. And now they are set about to do things the right way, to treat you with the respect you deserve, to shower you with romance, with love, with their expressions of love, their demonstrations of love. I'm getting a vibe from this Five of Swords on this Nine of Cups because the Chariot's on the bottom of the deck. So in their unconscious energy, they're excited. They're about to bust a move. I kind of feel the Five of Swords is almost that part of them that isn't going to let anything get in their way. Right, that card to me sometimes comes through not as anything deceptive. I mean, it can come through that way, or anything sabotagey, but a little bit like, God help anyone that gets in my way. I will cut a bitch. I will cut them down. I will not play fair because I've got my agenda. And nothing's going to stop me. My wish fulfillment is about to occur. So God help the person that gets in my way. I don't know who that speaks to, but somebody understands what I mean by that. That there could be outside sources of interference that have created issues in this connection. And that's what I feel this is in response to. I know what makes me happy. I know where my wishes will be fulfilled. What will bring me that sense of emotional comfort and satisfaction is with my beloved Queen of Wands. And nobody's going to stop me. That's the energy I'm getting. Let's see if I am close. Yep. Whatever happened here, this person, I feel like this person, things were, I don't know, I'm not seeing Three of Cups, like third party energy, but I have some kind of vibration that there's been some sort of interference and it created tension between you, conflict between you because of that. Not something that was naturally a problem for you, but that outside situation, doesn't have to be a person, but some kind of situation, landed this person in the doghouse, right? Like, go figure out what you want. I could almost hear you saying it. I know who I am, Queen of Wands. I know what I want. Go figure out what you want. Six of Pentacles, because they weren't invested. They let you do all the heavy lifting. They weren't invested to the degree that they needed to be for the relationship to move forward and make progress. And now they see it, Ace of Swords, right? Lightning bolt to the brain, and they're like, yeah, no one's going to stop me now because I know what I want and where I belong and who's going to make me happy, and that I deserve to be happy, that I deserve to get my wishes fulfilled. So whatever that was that created some kind of separation or no contact situation, I feel they really learned. They really grokked that. They want a new cycle, a new beginning. And yeah, they're coming to tell you what they've learned about themselves. Knight of Swords, sense of urgency, rising up to clear the air, to express a truth, to share an insight. Six of Cups. It's you and me, kid. We belong together. You're who makes me feel comfortable. You're the one I'm meant to be with. So yeah, whatever happened, if you had a point to make, I think you made it. I think it came across. But this is somebody who is sort of ascending into something, some kind of energy that has a lot more interest in your best interest. More honor, more integrity, still romantic and passionate and all of that, but not going to let whatever it was that created the difficult energy between, not going to let it happen again. Okay? So, as I said, Virgo, Aries, and now we've got Gemini, Cancer, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries again, and Aquarius and Capricorn in the World card. That one felt like a mix of a little bit of drama with a whole lot of, oh snap, now I get it. And that's what we like to see. Okay, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Your person's honest feelings about you. Let's see where we go. Welcome cross watchers for Aquarius as well. Page of Wands. Person may reach out to you. I think, yep, they are done avoiding and stalling for time. Look at that Ace of Cups on the bottom, right? I feel you're going to get a message from this person. They're no longer on the fence. They, you know, they want to leave that old cycle behind, have a new beginning with you, their honest feelings, past life soulmate, the warmth, the comfort, the nostalgia, the memories you share, the history you have. Everything comes full circle, and now they're like, that's what I want. So I think you're going to hear about it from this person. This person may have stalled for time or been avoidant of making the decision, and now it seems something that they've learned something powerful, that they've come to some different kind of understanding, and they would like a new beginning. We have Aquarius, Capricorn, and all the fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag. So let's see this Page of Wands. This deck, this is like the third time I've used it this week where it just gives me trouble. Sometimes that's a sign it's very old. There we go. Nine of Swords, Page of Swords. Yeah, like they're going to come at you with this light and breezy message, but trust me, there's a lot of nervous energy behind it. This is something this person has thought about to the exclusion of everything else. They may be unsure of how you're going to respond. So this is, Page of Swords. They could be checking you out on social media, looking for hints or clues about what to expect. That's why they're going to kind of come at it real low key, but they're feeling far more intense about it. I'm going to pull for this Six of Cups. I feel like this is someone that you know quite well, maybe for a very long time in this incarnation. They want a new beginning. They are making you a big offer. Wow. It's like a dream they've been carrying, and they're like asking the universe to bless it as they come to you with this big offer of some sort. But definitely a new beginning, because we get that energy twice here. So let's look at the World card. Yeah, the Five of Wands will be explained, I'm sure, by the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. But this person is not too terribly impulsive. I feel they're moving toward you with this Ace to gift you. Okay, so it's an offer that is worth taking the time, doing it right. That's why they've got some anxious, pent-up energy. Any conversations they'll probably keep a little more surface level, but their plan seems a lot deeper. Two of Pentacles. Right, almost like, should I just move on? Should I persevere? Right, there's like that is the energy I'm getting, is that they couldn't decide. I think they end up with both, though. Yeah, I think they end up moving to calmer waters with you, not alone. And that's what they get for persisting, even when times got a little rough and exhausting. Seven of Swords. This person was not only avoidant. Listen to me. Whoever this reading is for, there was obviously real concern in this person's mind about commitment. See, I'm feeling how this person really feels about you. This is what they've been running from. But since they've been processing what they've been learning and moving very methodically, right? That was probably a big source of conflict for you, was about this, up and down, probably changing their mind a million times a day. And I think, again, avoidant, probably told you things that they then didn't follow through on. Definitely some, maybe even a little passive aggressive, gaslighty kind of stuff, all around the topic of commitment. So I think this person created more trouble than was necessary. And now they're coming in very anxious and nervous and worried about how you will respond to the fact that what they walked away with is how much they belong with you. For all the kicking and screaming, they come full circle. And that's the dream. Right? So I'm seeing this as someone you have had a very close connection to, where we almost started to tip forward into something more committed, and they just lost their ever-loving mind. And you did not take that well. And now they're coming back to say, hey. And if you receive that well, there will be more than that to come. And it will be something you can count on being around for a long time. Aquarius and Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, more Aquarius, and Taurus. Very interesting reading. Definitely somebody who kind of stepped in it and then couldn't find their way out of what they set in motion, and then realized that all along you're where they belong, you're who they belong with, and they're ready to take it to the next level after all that fuss. Crazy. I see it all the time. Okay, so let's go with Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Your person's honest feelings about you, Pisces. Welcome, cross watchers for Pisces as well. And let's see what we've got for you. Might they be ready to commit? They're not sure how you're going to react, but they know what they want. Oh, I love seeing the Queen of Wands on the bottom because we have the King of Wands in the house, so that's nice energy. Yeah, person's very curious, maybe, doing a little background sleuthing, little spy, little detective looking on social media, right? But they're going to be patient, something that unfolds organically, but they know what they want. They want more of a commitment. or they are ready to commit, ready to claim the connection, the energy, and this is something I think they've done a lot of thinking about, a lot of reflection, quiet reflection, and now it's like, gotta have it, right? I see it, I want it, I claim it, it's mine. That is the mantra of the King of Wands. See this Hierophant could be dealing with a Taurus or a Leo or an Aries. Page of Swords, all of the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Knight of Swords, it's Gemini as well. Yep, this person is definitely wanting to come in and make sure there is no misunderstanding. They've, taken the reins. They want to take action and be a stand-up person and seeking something more committed, next level. That Hierophant, the vows we make and take, get it? For some of you. How can I, convince you of my earnestness, that, I'm being sincere? They can hardly contain themselves. So you have two knights already on from the bottom of the deck, kind of what you can't see sometimes in their unconscious energy, but I think this is what you can't see. I think it's very conscious to this person. Two fastest knights in the deck. They cannot wait to get to you with their truth, with something that may provide clarity to you, to clear the air if there has been a misunderstanding. That might require an apology. That could be it. But to absolutely communicate their love in a sweet, sincere, endearing way. But make no mistake, they want you bad. Four of Swords. Person could be a Sagittarius. We got all the water signs. We got more Taurus here. Wow. Yes. So this is kind of coming through more like an apology, because I see the reconciliation card to bring healing here from someone who has every intention of honoring their commitment to you. Could be the beginning of something leading to life partnership. If this is already a committed connection where there could have been some kind of breach, I feel this person is coming back to make it right, to reconcile, to bring healing to the situation. They understand this could take time, that patience may be needed. Yes, that's a yes from Spirit. It will all unfold organically. But they know very clearly. I think this person is in it for the long haul. And if there already was a long haul and there was some kind of blip or glitch, they see very clearly that they need to be patient with regard to how you perceive what it is they say, what kind of clarity they provide, how you react to it, right? They've got some curiosity about that, but they may also be preparing to communicate very straightforward, clear, insightful, messages of clarity and love and apology. Yes. Right? About whatever this is about. And because I have that Page of Wands here, for someone here, there's probably been a little shifty energy. They may not be sure if you know about it. For someone here, that's what this is. It might have already been a commitment in place, and someone thought that they could play fast and loose. Yeah. Kind of serving their own self-interest. And they may come clean with that. They may come clean. If that's not what the situation was for you, then it's just potentially about someone who was very avoidant and a little self-serving, kind of keeping it all open, if you know what I mean. But they will correct that. Their intention is to remain committed or let you know that they are committed to you. That they care about you, love you, desire you, want to be there for you, show up for you, meet you in the middle to reconcile whatever has been challenging, bring healing to it, all of that. And they recognize it may take time for you. They'll wait. So we have all the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, I think I said Taurus and Leo, and then we have all the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, again, Aries, again, Gemini, again, all the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Taurus again. So lots of Taurian energy in this one. Taurus can be some stubborn energy. But I feel like this person is coming through very clear on what they want and their desire to maintain commitment. That's what I have, guys. That was your all signs, your person's honest feelings about you. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you for the next round of individual zodiac signs starting tomorrow. Please don't forget, tip your hostess, like, hype, subscribe. When you subscribe, please don't forget that there's a little notification bell. When you click that bell, be sure to also click the little down arrow and select all, so that the AI portion of the algorithm doesn't default it to personalized and you will not see my readings. Don't know why that's a thing now, but that's a thing now. Thanks so much. I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.